We got an update on Cardi B winning her defamation lawsuit against Tasha K, where she was awarded $1.25 million initially, but it's now being reported that Cardi will actually will be awarded a total of $3.8 million. Cardi B released a statement after almost 4 years of repeated libel and slander against me. Being able to walk away from this victorious brings me great happiness. Now, during this trial, all of you have learned about the darkest times in my life. That moment in time was fueled by the vile, disgusting, and completely false narratives that were repeatedly shared online. What do y'all think about this huge win for Cardi B, but tremendous loss for Tasha K?
$3.8 million is a lot of money. And typically when you see that type of money awarded, it's awarded against like a corporation or a company. So you don't really feel bad because you'd be like, oh, Johnson & Johnson got it. Procter & Gamble got it. Delta Airlines got it. But for a person, that's a lot of money. And I know if it was me and I was on the hook for that much money, it would probably send me in a downward mental spiral. But I want to say this to YouTubers, bloggers, and vloggers out there, whether you like Tasha K or don't like Tasha K, or you're somewhere in the middle, this affects all of us. This case definitely has set a precedent. It is going to affect all of us, those of us who operate in that celebrity gossip, entertainment, media space. This will impact all of us, especially those of us whose primary income is from YouTube. You best better believe there definitely are some changes coming down the pipeline. And my advice to all of you would be get ready to pivot your content because the change is going to come.
Good, I'm glad. Al, what do you think?
I called this when we first covered this story. I said that Cardi B was going to revolutionize how blogger content is shared in the manner that it has. And I promise you, no one, I don't care how much money you make, wants to face a $3.8 million judgment. But the thing about this that made me so excited is the person we least expected to take this route, right? And to take it to court and be victorious was amazing. This is the same young woman that I used to go to Starlets and see slide down a stripper pole. It's the same woman with the messed up teeth and the bad English that was on Love and Hip Hop New York City that we used to laugh at because she didn't have subject verb agreement. This is the same young lady that threw a shoe at the Met Gala, y'all, at Nicki Minaj. Look at her now. How smart is it that this woman took this on and has been victorious? And it wasn't a Jay-Z that took this on. It wasn't a Beyonce and it wasn't a Nicki Minaj. It was a Cardi B. Thumbs up to Cardi B for standing for what you felt was right, spending your money and being victorious.
I always think when we impose on what people can or cannot say, of course, it's a slippery slope when it comes to where this will end. You know what I mean? Like it starts with this, then it goes to that, then it goes to opinion. And, it's something that we do have to be careful about moving forward because you don't want to get to a point where you can't have any freedom to say what you want. But in the case when you know what you're saying is false, listen, we've all made mistakes and given wrong stats or said a name wrong. That's one thing. But when you knowingly know and you continue to go on and push that, I think that's where you run into trouble. And I do hope it changes the narrative. I feel like there's been a lot of reckless people on in the vlogging world that are entertaining and they're just like, it's probably addictive. You get those checks and you get those clicks and you push the envelope. I don't know. But when you're on the receiving end of that and you're seeing false information about you, you got to start considering how damaging that is to someone's brand. And if you want to lose out on deals, then damn right, the person that's jacking up your rep should lose something too. Now, I think that's a high amount of money for an individual, Q. Like you said, that is a lot of money. I don't know if she'll end up, paying or being able to. Someone in the chat said, Tasha K, Jay Watt says, Tasha said it didn't break her bank account. I kind of think you need to be a little more humble, Tasha K. I think that's what's rubbing people the wrong way. Like the arrogance when people wanted you to take the video down, you could have. But at this point, it's costing you it's costing you. The arrogance is costing you. But if you want to be like that, be about it, but be ready to write that check.
Well, and listen, I'll say this. I don't know what she has in terms of assets. It ain't $4 million sitting in no damn account. I've been on YouTube 12 years. I know what YouTube checks look like. Now, it ain't no damn $4 million. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, to just be on the hook for that much money, it would really disturb me. I don't know the way that works. I don't know if, I mean, obviously anybody with 2 lick of sense ain't finna forfeit everything they have in their bank account to get in no damn Cardi B for no judgment. I don't know if they're gonna, you know, if they garnish your wages or whatever the case may be, how that will work in the future. But however the hell they go, it's gonna take it's gonna take longer than it's taking me to pay these student loans off to pay off $3.8 million damn dollars.
Yeah.
Someone says she has insurance and her insurance will pay it. Is that something that YouTubers get? They get the insurance?
Well, you can definitely buy insurance to cover libel and what's it called? There is an insurance that you can buy, but usually that insurance is only an umbrella type of insurance that will only cover between 1 and 2, unless she expanded it. And maybe she did, I'm not sure, but there is still, it can't be negligence on her side, right? So she still has to prove to the insurance company that it wasn't negligence on her side. This case law is definitely going to change things, because now people have something to point at and say, look, in this case, she said this and was awarded that for saying it. So this is going to be very interesting to see how it plays out.
And let me just interject this. I've been on YouTube now for 12 years. I've been a YouTuber before the word YouTuber existed. When people used to ask me what I do, I used to freeze because there was no word to describe what I do. And in the 12 years that I've been on YouTube, and all the YouTubers that I know and all the YouTube conferences and galas that I've been to, I've never had a single conversation in 12 years about an insurance that any YouTuber has. I've never had that conversation. So whether she has it or not, I don't know, but I will say amongst YouTubers, that's not common conversation and it's not common knowledge.
I wonder if she had the foresight to even know that, if there was, you know what I mean, to like protect herself with that. Yeah, they're going hard. Someone in the chat, DASH ID says, I heard Tasha K makes $1 million a month. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm Britney Spears.
All right, y'all. Best of luck to Tasha K and that judgment. And I did see Cardi did post a statement saying, why am I happy and sad at the same time? So I feel like she feels like I'm vindicated, but I'm not trying to break this woman. But
here's the sad part about it. I'm going to be so honest with you. This was never a money play for Cardi and her team.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I definitely think that there possibly could be a way that Tasha could provide an apology, and I could see Cardi saying, "Just cover these legal fees, girls, and fuck the rest." Yep. Because in my plan was, I don't want to destroy another woman, and would also give Cardi B 9 million more cool points in the universe. You know what I'm saying? But
she probably would. I feel like Cardi's the type that if you just said sorry and change your behavior, she would probably let it ride. We have comment. Shamar Iverson says, Lord Jesus, they're going to be garnishing Tasha K's check till Culture has grandkids. And someone else says, Tasha K stated that she feels that they stopped her First Amendment right, but she also stated she knew the information was false. That's what was the nail in her coffin. When you said you knew it was false and you kept going.